So today we're going to be talking about the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Eyeshadow Collection made with 100% natural cocoa powder palette. And this is what the box looks like. Let me just close it up real quick. Looks like this. So that is what we're talking about. And this is what the back looks like. Gives you all the colors here. And there are 16 shadows in this palette. And I posted a picture of this on Instagram, and a few of you said that you wanted to see a video on it. And I have used it a couple of times already just to test out some of the shadows. I have swatched it, and there is going to be a corresponding blog post to this. So I'm not going to do like swatches of all 16 shadows and all of that. The link will be below to my blog, so you guys can click on that and check out all the swatches for every single eyeshadow and get a full-blown review on what I think of the palette. So this video is going to just give you a kind of visual idea of what the palette looks like and some swatches and just get a visual of it. So let's just get started. First of all, the box, adorbs. I love Too Faced packaging. I used to buy a lot of Too Faced back in the day, and then it would like everything else, you just kind of steer away from certain things and what have you. And I just stopped like buying Too Faced products. And this year I did end up with a couple of their palettes, including this one. So this collection, it is kind of a collection that they're coming out with. There are a couple of other things that is coming out with this palette. So I did read on their site that this palette does not come out till the 19th, which is tomorrow. But I did get it on Sephora's website, and I believe the palette was out before, because they had it where it was out of stock and I was on their email list, and then they emailed me to let me know the palette was back in stock, and that is how I got it. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but they have it on their website coming soon. But they're saying that it is going to be on Sephora from 12/19 to 12/31, and that is a limited edition palette. So I don't know what's up with that. But it is the Chocolate Bar Eyeshadow Collection. It says, is the first of its kind eyeshadow palette pigmented with pure cocoa butter, and it includes 16 shades for limitless eye looks. So I'm reading this from their website. This palette says that it's coming soon, meaning I guess tomorrow. Or I don't know if just on the Sephora site. I'm not sure, because they said it wasn't coming out to the 19th and I already got it. So just gotta go to Sephora.com and see what the deal is. If not, go on their website and see if they have it. But it's definitely going to be available. Okay, so the palette itself, let's just take a moment and check out this palette, people. This is what it looks like. It is a chocolate bar, okay? So I am loving it. I think it's adorbs. Now, it is a little bulky, not gonna lie. It is a little bit bulky, like this way. This is what it looks like on this side. And when you open it, it's just like a magnetic, okay? It doesn't like interlock or anything to anything. It just, you just close it. That's it. It's not like the, although it is like a tin box, like the Naked 3 and 2, it doesn't clamp or lock into anything. You just close it and it kind of magnetizes to that. And this in here is not like the Naked one. It kind of has just hinges that attach to the inside, as opposed to the Naked one. I don't think it's like that. I think it kind of has like the flaps that kind of, that's why it breaks off. I don't know. The mirror is not that big. It doesn't take up the whole thing, so I kind of wish that was different, but it's whatever. I usually don't use the mirrors on these things anyway. I'm not one of those people that does all of that. I need to have both my hands free to do makeup, so most of the time, so I can't be doing all of that. That doesn't work for me. Then it says chocolate bar really big right here, which is cute. Loves it. And then this is what the palette looks like. Let me hold it right side up so you can see the colors. So I've already taken pictures and everything. It has a ton of neutrals, and then like these really kind of plummy colors with a touch of like a purpley blue pink color there. This one here is what I'm talking about. It has a really pretty kind of pastel pink, and then, you know, these plum purple colors, and then all the other neutrals, and then the kind of golden coppery colors. So I think this is a pretty well-rounded palette that you can take with you and not need anything else. That is my opinion. It has a good amount of finishes. You have your mattes, and then you have your shimmers. And the shimmers that it has a couple that are kind of shimmery but not chunky, and then it has the other shimmers that are kind of more, when you layer them onto your eyes, they're more like sheens as opposed to shimmers, where they kind of look just a little bit metallic-y and not and lay very smooth, and not chunky like shimmers where it just, where the like glitter just falls off, if you know what I'm saying. So I think it's pretty well rounded in that way. The mattes, they're soft, so when you push your brush into the shadows, you will get fallout because they are pretty soft. So, you know, you got to be, you know, aware of that. But that happens with a lot of matte shadows and just some shadows in general. But when you do apply them, they do apply very easily. They're nice to blend. They're not rough to blend. You know, some mattes are very, you know, tough shadows to work with. These seem to blend very nicely, very easily. Just buff them in and they're good to go. So the only thing was that when I first swatched them, this pink one here seemed kind of chalky, and this kind of cream one here. So when you at first glance, you swatch it, seems to be kind of a bit chalky, but so you look at it and you're just like, okay, no bueno. But when you blend it in, it blends in very softly, and almost even for a matte has kind of a sheen. And my skin, you know, next to that pale pink is pretty, you know, dark next to it. And it just blends in, as you can see, very softly. It doesn't look chalky, and it, you know, leaves a pretty decent sheen to it, as opposed to just some pasty, you know, pasty color. So it does blend in pretty decent. Same thing with the other one on the top. Kind of looks a little bit chalky, but when I blend it in, does the same thing. Kind of just blends in and doesn't leave that kind of chalky residue. So I was okay with that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there it is. And as you can see, it blends in nicely. And this is without primer or anything on my hand. So once you prep your eye and do all that good stuff, the shadow will work even better. This is just me giving you a little demo so you can take a good look at what they look like. And this is another matte color. This is the light, this is like a brown color. I'll show you which one that is. It's called Milk Chocolate right here. And same thing, I'm just gonna put it here and blend it in. So as you can see, they blend smoothly. You see it blending in. I'm just very lightly doing that with my finger. And it's not patchy, it just blends in. Obviously with a brush, it's gonna blend even better. And if you have, again, prepped your eye, you have your primers and all your good stuff on there, it's gonna blend nicely. So they're not rough to work with, they don't skip or do any of that. I've already tried them on my eyes, and they seem to blend and work really well, and they're not stiff to work with. So I know that I love mattes, but some of them are difficult to work with. That is the truth. The other thing is that the names don't come on the palette, and they come on the box here, and they come on one of those clear, you know, film type thingies. So I don't know if you noticed, but there's writing on the palette. That is what I did. I am anal like that. I need to know the names. If they come with names, I need to know them. So I have a very thin type of Sharpie marker, really small, and I wrote the names underneath. It doesn't come off. It's a permanent marker. That is how I do it. I did the same thing with my Tarte blush palette. I cannot. I'm gonna lose that. As a matter of fact, as soon as I got into my studio, I lost that film. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere around here, but it's MIA right now. And I don't roll like that, because if I'm doing a demo or a tutorial or something, though I don't do them much here on film, I do lessons for other people in real life. And I need to know like what I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? And if it has names, I don't like to go this brown color right here. This light color here, this champagne-y color. You know what I mean? I like to refer to stuff to make it, just to make it easier. So I need, and it just bothers me. If they have names, I want to know. Plus, when I'm purchasing stuff, I want to know that I'm not repeating the same thing. When they try to do trickery to you and you buy another palette and it has the same name. So that's just how I wrote. Anyways, so I wrote the names all up in there. Yes, I did. Okay, so it smells really good. It smells like cocoa powder. It smells delish. And I find that it's pretty well rounded. You have yourself some mattes, you have your shimmers, and the ones that are shimmery, they don't have like a ton of chunky shimmer, like just coming off of it and falling all over your face and all of that. They're more like kind of sheens than shimmer. And I think it's a pretty well-rounded, type of palette that you can take with you. You have transition colors, you have highlight color, you have your crease colors, your outer V's color, you have colors that you can make pops of colors, you have lid colors, you have everything. So I think it's a good palette that you can just take with you and be done with it, and you don't have to take anything with you. You can make a day look out of this and then bump it up for the night. So I think it's a great little palette, or big palette. It's not heavy, even though it's a little bit bulky. It's not heavy or anything like that. I like the packaging. I think it's adorable. I just think it's really cute. So I was excited when I got this one, and I haven't been excited about a palette in a minute. I mean, even Naked 3, I was excited about all the rose gold and all the pink and all of that, and I'm glad I got it. But this one really excited me for some reason. Okay, so it says, indulge your craving for chocolate with these 16 antioxidant rich color powder infused matte and shimmer shades of natural browns, delicate pinks, and luscious plums, inspired by our best-selling cocoa powder infused chocolate soleil bronzer. The collection of decadent shadows is the perfect complement to any skin tone. Chocolate Bar comes with our signature glamour guide with 3 beauty looks to get you started. Yeah, I forgot what I did with that. I think I left it up on my table over there, but it does come with a little insert that gives you like 3 different looks that you can try out and all of that good stuff. So I'm just gonna do a couple of swatches. So this was that highlight color that I did for you guys. You could see it's very pigmented. This is the shimmery one, and I will just swatch them right here like this so you could see them. Okay, and then I'm going to do this kind of golden color. Boom. And this really pretty color, it's called Amaretto, and it is gorge. So you can see the pigmentation. This one has some shimmer to it, so let's do that one. You can see the pigmentation is there. This one is gorgeous. This is like a purpley pink. It has like pink glitter to it right here. It's gorgeous. I wish that one was more pigmented than it actually is. Like, it's pigmented, but you can't really see the flecks of pink. I wish it had that one. That's one of the ones I wish had more of that. Like the pink glitters in it is refined pink glitter, and I wish it had more like pink glitter. It's the first time I wish there was more glitter. But it is gorgeous. I think if I put a pink base under it, like I have that pink paint pot, which is what I'm gonna do the look with, it's gonna look awesome. So I'm loving that one. And so yeah, so there's going to be swatches on my blog, and the link is going to be below, so you can check out all of the swatches, up close and personal, and check out this chocolate bar. I think it's definitely worth the money. There's going to be a link to where you can purchase it. I will put all the information there. So link is below, so you can go straight there, look at the pictures, go check out all the swatches, go to the blog, make sure you follow the blog, and hopefully you will check it out. Leave me comments, let me know what you think, let me know if you are going to get it, if you likes it. And all right guys, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out all my social media, which is also linked down below. And if you have any questions or comments, put that down there as well so that I can answer you. And thanks for watching. As always, don't forget that I make videos every Sunday and Thursday, so don't forget to watch those. My previous video will be linked down there somewhere too, so if you didn't watch it, get to that. And I will check you guys out in the next video, or you will check me out and I will talk to you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I will speak to you later. Peace.